Yo, 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 yo. I'm seeing a lot of white noise in the microphone. I'm hoping it's not annoying. Hey, listen. My apologies if it is. Yeah, so another morning. Uh, yeah. Hey, good morning, Atsuki. How's it going? How are you? Hey, Tormod. Amir. Levy. Oh, you fantastic people. Marvin Marbles. Guten Morgen. Chillstrand. God morgon. How's it hanging? Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of white noise. Kind of peaking. Hopefully it's not louder than usual for some reason. Hey, Avuda Breakfast. Ixie, how's it going? Yeah. What are you doing in screen? Go away. There we go. Oh, nice, Chilstrand. Nice. Nice. So... today, I will be doing this character. It's a very tall character, so hence the odd proportions. I'll show you the idea why he's tall and so on. Yeah. Here you see, quite tall. Hey Elar, how's it going? So, I'm going to be sketching that guy out today. So, let's get it on. Yes. So I was talking to a friend of mine called Dado, or that's his on-screen name rather, and he was talking about, have you ever asked me if I ever treated the Cintiq like a piece of paper when it comes to resolution and like pen size, and I said yeah, kind of unsurely. I said yes. And it was a good point of him actually. It's like the Cintiq is this simulator of traditional media, right? But we are not really painting with it like traditional media, or treating it like traditional media, even though it's kind of set up to be advanced that way, right? More so than a tablet, because a tablet you're drawing on the projection, the translation. Hey Kirill and Captain Jetlag, what's up? How's it going? How's it going, you fantastic people? Yes. Anyways, as I was saying, the Cintiq is like designed, right, to be like super close to real thing, so that when you do use it, it's gonna be, you see your brush strokes better. It's gonna be on the display and all these things. So I thought, I know why not. I mean, in a way, I do sketch with it like it's a traditional thing. But like what Dado kind of suggested or made me think was a fact that like you should start to finish maybe in the exact resolution. You shouldn't change, and any details you cram in the sense that it's from a paper. Hey, Jacob Mobley, thank you very much for the subscription, man. Much appreciated, and thank you very much for the support. Hey, Zealin. Good morning. Which is a nice segue, by the way, Jacob Mobley. I gave all the subscribers, I kind of hinted on it yesterday when Giacomo subscribed with his Prime. Prime, by the way, is like a free subscription. You don't pay for it. It's like a free gift to me in that sense, because like if you're Amazon Prime, have an Amazon Prime account, which is just an elaborate Amazon account, you get a free Twitch subscription out of it. You don't need to pay for it. It comes like in the deal, and you can gift that to anyone once a month. So every month you get the Twitch Prime subscription to someone's channel, and by that you support the channel and you get their emotes. I don't have any at the moment, but it's coming. So anyways, long story short, I set up a subscriber specific channel on Discord, like a sketchbook. So whoever shows some support, I'm gonna give them some support back, and I'm gonna try to spend more time on subscribers' sketchbooks or threads, kind of commenting on their art and so on, at least once a week. I'm gonna set a day for it, probably to help it be a little bit more arranged on my end. But I'm just gonna spend some more time on those people and help them with their art, because it's a little bit, you know, like they support me and the community by donating some money, so I might as well do that as well. I mean, obviously I won't completely neglect everyone else, but I'm gonna deliberately try to spend more time on those channels, right, on Discord, to help those who help me, help those who help me help you. Hey Quentin, how's it going? You already feel neglected. Help me, help you, help. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the idea. I mean, I want to make, you know, like if someone does spend some money, or, you know, of course it should be a two-way street, right? I shouldn't just take, even though I'm not just taking. You know, you guys know me, I'm not that kind of person, but it feels, I want to make it feel a little bit more special, you know, a little bit nice, like I appreciate the support. So that's the general idea I'm gonna try to do, is to just, for those who subscribe, they'll get a channel, and I'm gonna see it becomes like a thing though, which, like, because subscriptions run out, should I lock the channel when you're not a subscriber anymore? Like a pay gate. Oh, lovely sketchbook you got there, but oh, unfortunately your subscription ran out. That would be shitty. But I mean, to some degree it has to be. You know, it's not for life. But I don't know. I don't know how to deal with that situation. Maybe it's gonna be like a grace period. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But I do appreciate the support, Jacob. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, sir. Zealin, yeah, you can. But the good thing with a channel in the Discord is that you can collapse the channel and you only see subscribers, and then you can click the arrow and it will unfold. Captain Jetlag, yeah. Feedback package 1, $4.99. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, Booka Lemon, how's it going? Welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning. Captain Jet, like, no, price $4.99 is classic. Anything is $4.99 or 99 cents. Only $4.99. That's an amazing price. Yes, I know, Steve. But look at this. With the deal, you will also get super duper effective generic brand wash for no extra cost. But yeah, so that's the general idea, at least, to get back to the topic. Any subscriber should join the Discord if they want to, obviously, or if they just want to subscribe, support me. That's cool with me. But any subscriber and who's interested in art, they get their own specific sketchbook or showcase or whatever, however you want to do it, but you get your own channel. And with that own channel, you can post stuff. And the subscriber is the only one who can attach images in that channel. I haven't locked it with comments. Anyone can comment, but no one can put pictures in there. I'm fine, Booka Lemon. How are you? Captain Jetlag, yeah. Absolutely. Eating healthier costs more. For many reasons. One of the reasons is a lot of shitty food is subsidized, so that people can get food, and it doesn't necessarily mean quality food. And another really weird reason is in Europe, the certified organic trade, food trade, they have to go through, because organic farmers, right? When you do organic food, it's a little bit wilder, and they don't use the same pesticides, and nature grows fruits slightly more naturally. You know, that they will have funky shapes and so on. It's not like, how to say it, like so forced, right? It can look like ugly tomatoes, but it's still healthy tomatoes, you know. And a lot of the reasons why organic food, organically labeled or certified food, is that high is because they need to go through a beauty threshold. So there's a huge amount of waste. Even though the food is completely edible, it doesn't comply to the beauty standards of mass-produced, you know, like mega farming, and that causes the farmers to having to raise the price, because, you know, they throw away so much food, and it's also costs money to certify, and you need to go through a lot of loopholes or a lot of checkboxes to be certified, and that costs money, and that in return adds to the total price of the food. Even though the food is healthier, it has to go through more checkpoints to be in a store, which is shitty. You know, it should be the other way around. Captain Jetlag, in what way do you say that they are less efficient to produce and more harmful to their environment? How is that? How is that? Because as far as I understand, it's the opposite. I mean, not more efficient because they're not using certain chemicals and pesticides and so on. So obviously it's going to be a little bit harder to grow, and is going to have more regulations in terms of how they can grow it and what they can spray with it. So obviously it's going to be less efficient, and you can make less vegetables in a time because they're not force grown with steroids or whatever you want, you know, however you want to frame it. That's cool, Jacob Mobley. Yeah, one thing you should learn, Jacob, when you seem to go quite hard on art now, is schedule. Schedule your time, and then it's not going to be so hard when you know like what to do when. And you can't always have like long stints of art time, but try to just organize your day so that you know when to do art and you can fully focus on that. It's going to just be way more efficient. But thank you that you appreciate my effort. It's definitely not without energy from my end. It takes a lot of effort and time and will to spend time on the Discord constantly and like you said, giving feedback and giving crits and talking and networking and thinking about the stream and what to do with it and all these things. It's just not, you know, no one does it for me. I guess that's my point. I have to set everything. You know, I have to do everything. There's no one who does it for me, you know. So it's very appreciated. Thanks for that. Captain Jetlag, it depends actually. That is a blanket statement that has really no truth to it. What's an organic farm compared to another farm, and why is that? Does that have to go anywhere? Transport is always just transport. You know, it has nothing to do with production of the food. A farm can either be organic, certified organic, or not certified organic. They don't have to travel further. They don't need more trucks for it. It's the same farm. They can just switch process of how they grow the food, be it pigs or carrots. You know. Yeah, but I mean, organic food has no. I mean, the like fuel consumption is arbitrary. It's arguments against organic food that has no, for me, has no weight to it. Oh, they use more fuel. Everyone uses more fuel. Or maybe it's fractionally larger because it's just not, you know, they can't use the massive mega farm machine. But it's, I guess it's an ethic choice then. Do you want to eat shitty food that gives you a shitty body? Additional, like, take chickens for example. Chicken, organic in Europe means that they have requirements, right? They can't be labeled organic and have that leaf sign unless they have proven constantly. They constantly have to go through checks that they are organic and that they are fulfilling these criteria, right? And a chicken that's organic can't have like growth hormones. What was it? Can't have antibiotics. There's a certain standard of feed that they need to eat, like a specific kind of feed. Can't just use the one that they grow fat on. The best art fertilizer. I think the best art fertilizer is have friends that do art and do art together. Like work on the same project. That for me is a really cool idea. Like that gets me pumped to see what they do with the you know, what they come up with and so on. Hey Yoms, how's it going? China #1. Yeah. For me, like, art fertilizer, in a way, is recognition. When you do something and you get lack of better words, applause. That for me is a great fertilizer for art. Like if you do a project and you work really hard on it, you're finishing it. All those things aside, you know, like not the pleasure of finishing a project, the sense of accomplishment, etc. All those things aside, they are huge as well. But one of the best things is clicking the post or publish button and then seeing people react to the art on something that you really pushed a lot and you really worked hard on and you've put down a lot of time to get it just right, and then seeing people appreciating it. That for me is also a huge art fertilizer. Captain Boss, yeah, no bananas in Europe. Quentin, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and the best organic route to take is local, certified or local organic farmers. Captain Jetlag, but any food farmer have the same issue. It's not. Not like exclusively an organic farmer. Because if the farmer chooses not to be an organic farmer, he's still gonna have to transport the food the same distance. It doesn't change transportation if you're an organic farmer or not. So that, for me, that argument makes no sense. Other than if you think that organic food needs to be in one of the parts that you should be, if you have to say that your food is organic, it means you have to have less carbon footprint. But that makes no sense for the food. I mean, the food itself is has the organic label, not the truck driving it. I mean, that you can argue, oh well, it should be. Well, yeah, it should be. All food should be transported the most efficient and less carbon footprinted way. You know? Captain Jetlag, absolutely. That's one of the things as well, you know, like mass mega farms that just produce one thing and they just fill it with truck after truck, and of course they're gonna get more food out, and they of course they're gonna have a smaller carbon footprint. But well, one of the issues in general with farming and food is that the farmer sends the food not to the store, regardless if they're organic or not. The farmer sends the food to a warehouse or a grocer or whatever they're called, and that place in return sends the food. So actually the only carbon impact is going to be to the warehouse, right? And not beyond that point. No, organic is not about the food miles. Organic is about what pesticides and chemicals and techniques they use to make the food. If it's vegetable farming, they can't use certain pesticides that are illegal or dangerous, more dangerous. You know, it has to be the least impact. Certain chemicals they need to use, obviously, to limit pests and so on. But a lot of crazy pesticides they use are not allowed if it's labeled in Europe organic, certified organic. In America they can say it's organic without legally being obliged to follow the rules of organic farming, because there's no certification and there's no obligation legally. When I buy organic food, it's for the quality of the food. I'm knowing that what I put in has been in controlled, to a certain degree, controlled manufacturing, so that I know what chemicals to some degree they put in it, that they're not using crazy chemicals to clean like the chicken in ammonia. Organic chicken can't be washed in ammonia, for example, have the ammonia bath. Non-organic chicken, they're completely free to use that technique where they clean the meat with ammonia. So if it's going to be an organic chicken, they're going to have to find a more safe and healthy route, more natural route to do the same thing, but they can't use ammonia, as an example. Captain Jetlag, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But the problem is, like, when you're not living in poverty, you're not really thinking about it. But let's say McDonald's, I go past McDonald's ads constantly, you know, because they push their hamburgers publicly quite aggressively, and it's like meal, Coke, fries, and a hamburger for €1. It's like, how can someone compete with that if the person looking at that ad doesn't have money? You know, you can never give them a Coke, fries, and a hamburger for anything remotely close to €1, unless you're getting statewide subsidies, and you push the price down on quality, just so that you can get some sort of nutrition quality into the hamburger, so that you're allowed to sell it as food. Because they have no obligation to be healthy. They have an obligation to check the boxes that they have a certain degree of nutrition. Otherwise they can't be sold as food. But the state pays for McDonald's to be able to have cheaper hamburgers, so that there's a minimum, so there's people can buy food. It's a shitty thing to do, but it's true. Tormod, yeah, but you can't haggle all the time. He proved a point that he could get the price down, but everyday person will never be able to haggle. Everyone can't go to the supermarket and haggle. You know, it's impossible. You will never get a consistent price. You will never be able to haggle, or the businesses that you haggle will, you know, they will close or stop you from haggling. Captain Jetlag, yeah, the Big Mac index. Termod, yeah, exactly. Alright, time's running out. Time is out, rather. So today's exploration, together with ranting about food and discussing the organic, non-organic touchy subject. Cheers for Jacob Mobley for the sub. Much appreciated, sir. Your support is very welcome, and I will get to it so you have your own little corner on the Discord. Absolutely, Amir. I have not touched McDonald's in over 20 something years. So let's see if we if someone who Dev Burmak, is he live? He is live. Oh yeah, let's raid Dev Burmak. Make sure you give him some loves and follows and whatevers. Thanks everyone for coming. Have a fantastic day. Thank you everyone for hanging out and discussing food. Catch you on Discord. See you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.